பிரிட்டிஷ் கவுன்சில் சார்பாக நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கிற இந்த கல்வித்துறையினுடைய வளர்ச்சி பற்றிய இந்த கருத்தரங்கிற்கு வரவேற்புரையாற்றி இருக்கிற திரு ஜனக புஷ்பநாதன், தென்னிந்திய பிரிட்டிஷ் கவுன்சிலுடைய இயக்குனர் அவர்களே, சிறப்புரையாற்றி இருக்கிற ஆலிவர் பால்காச்சன் அவர்களே, சர் ஸ்டீவ் ஸ்மித் அவர்களே, எனக்கு முன்னால் இங்கே உரையாற்றி அமர்ந்திருக்கிற என் அன்பிற்குரிய தம்பி பள்ளி கல்வித்துறை அமைச்சர், அன்பிற்குரிய சகோதரர் மகேஷ் அவர்களே, நிகழ்ச்சியிலே கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கிற உயர்கல்வித்துறை முதன்மை செயலாளர் கார்த்திக் அவர்களே, பள்ளி கல்வித்துறை செயலாளர் உஷா கவர்னர் அவர்களே, குழுமியிருக்கிற துணைவேந்தர்களே, பிரிட்டனிலிருந்து வந்திருக்கிற கல்வியாளர்களே, பத்திரிகையாளர்களே, அனைவருக்கும் எனக்கு அன்பான வணக்கம். I really welcome particularly our British Deputy High Commissioner, Mr. Oliver Palliachat, as well as UK Government International Education Champion, Mr. Steve Smith, as well as I welcome our British educationists, those who are summoned here, and our Vice Chancellors, educationists, and also the press people. Really, it gives me great pleasure to participate in this discussion on higher education discussion. Particularly, as you all know, here what the state government is doing and what the British government is doing, all things were explained by our Honorable Minister, Mr. Magesh Puyamari, as well as our Steve Smith has explained what is the relationship between British education and Tamil Nadu Indian education. Particularly, I want to say some few words. I am a student of international studies and history and politics. Mr. Smith is also professor in international relations. This is really very happy to me. It's not only international relations. Now, international relations in education. That is the main concept of this discussion. What we are going to do in this discussion, we are going to develop the educational relationship between the nations. One thing I want to remember as a student of history, only during the British rule in India, throughout India, in Tamil Nadu, the education developed. Nobody can deny it. Particularly the Madras University, which is very famous, you might have heard of it. Madras University and Annamalai University, they were created only during the British rule in India. So, the British rule in India, as I studied in the international relations, is a blessing in disguise. It's really a disguise, no doubt about it, because it is a foreign rule. But it is a blessing that because of your rule in Tamil Nadu, in India, education is developed to a greater extent, particularly in all aspects, in industries also. So here, the relationship between British and India, it starts from a long time, but now still it exists. That is what this council proves today. So here, we want to develop our international relations through education. How? Even our Chief Minister has rightly told of the two I's. One is education, one is health. Our Chief Minister is always saying like this. He is concentrating more on education. He clearly said, it is not only the aim of education system to improve the number of students. It is not only the increase the quantity, but it is to improve quality. not only quantity but also quality. How can we develop the quality of education? It should start from the school education. That is what our Magesh Poyyamali has told, and we invited you to visit the schools also. We are providing morning tiffin also to the school students in Tamil Nadu, because to improve the students' number. At the same time, we are also taking all steps to improve the standard of education. That is we are doing. That is why, as our minister and the members has rightly told, even our South Indian community director has told, non-Mudalvan scheme. She also has told about it. That non-Mudalvan scheme, that is the main object of the non-Mudalvan scheme, is to improve the standard of education. Particularly, we, as our school education minister told, we are following the two-language formula. Still, we are following the two-language formula. Throughout India, there were in many universities and colleges, 3 languages, 4 languages are also there. But compulsory, they can study more languages, no problem of it. They can study Hindi, they can study Telugu, we are not objecting to it. But in school and college education, compulsorily they have to study, compulsorily they have to write examinations, both English and Tamil. That is two-language formula in Tamil Nadu. That is from Anna's days. Anna was the previous chief minister from 1967. This was followed from those in 1967. We are following this two-language formula system. Our Kalaignar, as our lady has told, Kalaignar was the first chief minister to visit this British Council. It was really proud of it. In 2007, he came here and he was mainly responsible for releasing a book. Then in 2006, there was a relationship between the British Council and the, particularly there was a certificate, British Business English Certificate. In 2006 it was signed. In 2006 itself. British English Certificate. That is, our students are to be allowed to study in the Cambridge University particularly. Then this was really for an improvement of international studies and international communication. From those days it was developing. No one can deny it. So here now it is to be improved. That, as I already told you, the non-Mudalvan scheme. In that non-Mudalvan scheme, we are training the teachers of high schools as well as the college teachers to give the students training to improve their international level education knowledge. So here also, I already requested the university vice chancellors was here. During the vice chancellors conference, I already requested all the vice chancellors to have some relations with the international universities, to the British universities, all those universities. They should have some relations. They, particularly in Anna University and in Coimbatore University, they signed some relations with the other universities, international universities. They have to have this relationship with the international universities. Then only we can improve the standard of students. Our students should go there, their students should come here, our teachers should go to Britain, the British teachers should come here, then only the educational relationship between the two states will develop. That is our object. That is the object of this conference. That is why I am really proud of saying this one. Here in Tamil Nadu, we are having 4,595 colleges. Among them, government colleges are 175, government aided colleges are 162, and private colleges are 1,260. So, this was the number of colleges in Tamil Nadu. you should have relationship with not only the universities but also with the colleges. The private colleges and private universities, they will have the things. Here we also created Higher Education Council. It was created in Tamil Nadu, it was existing. The secretary also is here. The Higher Education Council, it should contact with all the colleges and universities to develop the syllabus and the international relationship, international studies of all those things. Here, our Smith has rightly told, this not only education, industries also developed. These two things he has revolved, education and industrial relationship. Industrial relationship was previously there between Britain and India. Most of the company owners are trained in Britain. So here we have to develop, that is also the primary aim of our Chief Minister. He wants to develop industries in India. Most of the students study in colleges and high schools to get employment. The private industries, they should give employment to the students, those who study in the universities. For that, we should have relationship both in education as well as in industries. We have to develop educational system as well as we have to develop these industrial systems. This is the main aim of this conference. So here, we also gave importance to the educational system of the rural students here. Not only city students, rural students, they are to be developed, given opportunities both in higher education as well as in elementary education. In elementary education, those who study in the government high schools in the village sites, they are given 7.5% reservation in colleges. So, not only that, main important thing that what I want to tell to our myth, in Tamil Nadu alone, we are giving those who study in the government schools from village sites, particularly the lady students, they are given 1,000 rupees per month. That is why it is improving the number of students, those who are from rural side as well as from the government schools. This is our Pudumai Pen Thittam. That is what is called Pudumai Pen. In the Pudumai Pen Thittam, this scheme is introduced by our Chief Minister to improve the education of particularly the women students. Ladies education should be improved. That is we are trying. So here we are doing all those things to improve the educational system in India, particularly in Tamil Nadu. That is why throughout India, as our Smith has rightly told, 51 to 52% of the students are studying in Tamil Nadu in higher education. That is why I already told that not only the increasing the number, but also the increasing the standard. Not only the quantity, but also the quality. For improving quality, international relations is a must. Nobody can decide it. Even our election manifesto, our Chief Minister has rightly told that we will improve the standard of students by introducing English speaking language, so English speaking effort to the students, even from the school days. That is, even our election manifesto in 2021, it was remarked by our Chief Minister. So we are trying for that to improve the English speaking standard. As rightly told by Mr. Magesh Puyamuri, we are following the two language system. One is our mother tongue, Tamil. Another is international language. There were so many languages, but international language means only English. That is why we are following the two language formula, one Tamil and another is English. We are trying to improve those two languages from the school level itself. So, because of these things, because of this non-Mudalvan scheme and Pudumai Pen scheme, our Chief Minister is trying to improve the education, not only in the towns, in the cities, but also in the village sites, not only among the gents, but also among the ladies, These things are being taken by our Chief Minister. He is taking all steps to improve this system. So here I once again thank our higher education, particularly he is the Chief British Deputy High Commissioner as well as UK Government International Educational Champion. He is International Education Champion. Champion is not an easy thing. He is International Education Champion. His visit here in Tamil Nadu will prove that he will improve these things to a greater extent. Poyamari told he is the first visit, not he already we discussed with him. It was his third visit to India. So this will definitely help us. All the Vice Chancellors, I once again kindly request you to have relations with these Vice Chancellors, those who came from Britain, and you discuss with them and how can we develop in our universities to improve the educational system, educational standard, international educational standard. That is, we have to improve. I kindly request our Vice Chancellors from all the universities. We are having 13 universities in Tamil Nadu, particularly these are our government universities. As you already have told, the universities, how they are ranking and all those things are told by Mr. Smith. I am really surprised how he knows all those things. Really very surprised, and it will have to improve in course of time. Not only in among the 100, he is told 20, 25 or something like that. But in future, in Tamil Nadu, all universities will stand first in the Indian rank, not only in Indian rank, in international rank. Our universities should develop. That is why this conference is being held. That is why Mr. Smith has come here. And please all, I request all the Vice Chancellors. I too was a professor for 17 years, but I too studied international studies as a subject. But now I am having an international studies professor of international studies. He was also a professor. So all the teaching staff here, Vice Chancellors, in both Britain and India, they have to mingle together, and they have to discuss all those things, and they have to improve the standard of education. And I want to conclude that I am very proud that my granddaughter is studying in London law. She is studying in the London University, Durham University. She is studying. So here, so many students, that is international syllabus. We have to go for studies there, their students should come here. That is why university VCs are here. They will develop surely in course of time. For that, the conference will help. I hope. I really once again thank our Smith sir for participating, for inviting us to participate in this conference. Thank you, sir.